Welcome back, everybody, to the Nobody Asked podcast with Edan McGovern and Lockie McIntyre. You are seeing another freaking intergalactic, intercomputeral situation here.
We're doing it crazy virtual style again.
Basically, in the future.
Virtual and spin on it. Sorry.
Yucky. How you been? What's been going on?
Good, brother. I was over in Tate for a couple of days, which was very nice. Just this little island. There's no cars. The only way to get around is walk, bicycle, tiny little e-bikes that only go 30 k's an hour. Or if you hate animals and you love animal cruelty, there's horse and carts.
I see.
I have seen that a lot recently. I'm obviously love animals. But no matter what interaction you have with animals these days, someone says it's animal cruelty. Like I saw a thing the other day where if you are patting dogs on the head, apparently that is animal abuse. I think just everybody wants to be a hero for everything. Like, absolutely, I can understand.
Everyone's an animal psychologist these days.
Oh, yeah, I understand, the horse and carts on Gilly T, they're probably overworked. Who knows how they're taken care of. But it is also a case of a lot of white people going to the island going, this is how they're taken care of. It's like, you didn't leave your resort. You didn't follow the horses back to the stables. You have no idea what's going on. You can make the assumption that, yeah, they're having to carry around fat tourists with their luggage all day, and that's probably being overworked. But I even saw there's a thing where in Bali, you can hire this guy who has like an otter sanctuary, and they bring the otter to your villa, and then the otter just swims around in your pool, and you like feed it bits of fruit, and then at the end you like
good for the otter.
And then at the end here's the thing. I can understand why they're like, yeah, it shouldn't. I'm like, why would it be in Indonesia? I didn't know there were otters here. But when you watch the video, it's going for a swim in a big pool, and then it gets fruit, and then it gets hosed down at the end, and it's just lying on its back enjoying that. I'm just like, at what point at what point is this abuse? I'm not on either side. I'm just trying to understand
the chlorine is the
this.
only hesitation I have.
Well, it's being hosed down afterwards.
Yeah, but I think they're still not supposed to. They're probably ingesting some of it.
Oh, God, let me just play with an otter in my pool, for fuck's sake.
Or get an Uber Eats otter.
I'm excited tomorrow. I'm riding an elephant tomorrow. It's super sedated. It's going to be sick. And then...
and then there's these bears and they dance. It's incredible.
Yeah, they're bringing a snow leopard over tomorrow. Apparently it just sleeps the whole time, which is odd. But so you can pretty much just do whatever you want. Also, I beat the fuck out of my dog before I left. I hope that's okay. No, I get it. It's important because, it's very easy for people to exploit animals, but it's getting to the point where, like, if you pat your dog on the head, that's actually abuse. I'm like, where's the line,
That's cuckoo.
Albanese wants us to not have any animals. He wants to ban pets across the board.
Speaking of, this is what I wanted to ask you. How's Hughsey doing? Because you're in that realm. I feel like you'd be able to have an ear to the ground, or can you not say anything? Because I'm fairly certain you've said good things about him in the past, which is absolutely fair.
I've experienced good things in the past.
Yes. Hughsey came over to your house and swam in your pool, and then you hosed him down afterwards. A lot of people say it's Hughsey abuse, but I don't know. It seemed like he was having a good time.
I don't know. I've got him outside carrying my luggage.
Yeah. I think he's fine.
Look, I don't know, and you're not allowed to clip this up because it's secret. I mean, it's not. I'm just not...
We won't make it outwardly public.
Man, we can't. I don't know, because I don't know what's going on. Wait, here's the take. There's a lot of discourse on Hughsey's appearance and Hughsey's looks right now, and he looks maybe a bit emaciated. Is Hughsey our Ariana?
Oh my God.
Hughsey does a stand-up tour. We're like, how long will we watch it? How long are we all going to stand by and watch while another unrealistic body standard?
I want Hughsey's fans to stop being like boomers and start being the exact same as Ariana fans.
Yeah, like super stan culture.
12-year-old girls standing the shit out of Hughsey. And if you ever make a comment about he's got a bit of a gap between his front two teeth, his body is not up for debate.
Literally. Wow, I guess we're putting everyone under a microscope these days. You guys are sick.
You could never do what he does.
You guys
I'd like
are
to
sick.
see you get on Instagram Live for 40 seconds and rant.
We
He is looking. He's not looking as brushed up as he did in his project days. Let's say that.
no, he does look vacuum sealed right now.
You think he looks vacuum sealed? I think he could do with a bit of vacuum sealing.
No, I think he just looks like he sort of looks like someone like there was a hole and they vacuum sealed him a bit. And he's a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, politics-wise, I wanted to more talk about that because
Well, politics-wise, we're a political pod now, don't you know?
yes, we will certainly get to that. But because you're in that stand-up space, and it's really weird. I know there was a couple of people saying he's had a really weird attitude towards the government since like the Dan Andrews lockdowns, and also he's been super open that all of his takes are discussed and double-checked by AI. And people think he's in an AI psychosis, which if
I
you
don't think that's unrealistic for Hughsey.
yeah, I mean, if you never want to diagnose someone, but also I think it's also too early to know what an AI psychosis is yet.
Well, I've heard a lot about it on TikTok, and people go into like what happened when they were, I guess just like experiencing too closely, like working with AI all the time, and they just completely dissociate and lose all touch of reality. I've heard a bunch of people being like, oh yeah, I was in AI psychosis for a while. Huh? It can't help. As someone who's been in mild psychosis before, it sounds like it would be completely detrimental to if you're already like, what is real and what's fake? And then the fucking ChatGPT starts talking you through some like deep mental shit. You'd be like, is everyone okay? Is everyone out to get me? Are we all about to explode?
Also, that's the thing about AI is it never, like, I think I used it for one conversation when I was like, because I was like very against, I was mostly disinterested. And then I think it was right after a breakup, like start of the year, I was solo traveling for like a month by myself. And then there was just a point where I was like, I have no one to talk to. None of my friends are here. And I think I was like, hey, I'm feeling this way. Is this normal? And then the way it went about, like, not only like I was like, I feel bad about this. And it kind of made me feel better. But then it reinforced all the things where I was like, no, I need a bit of accountability here. I need to be like, no, yeah, this is a bad thing. You need to be like, you need to work
It's
through
like
this. It was
too
like,
affirming.
it was like, no, you were showing strength and courage in the face. And I'm like, I can see why people get sucked into this because all it does is agree with you. It does, like, it gives you
boost
feedback,
your
but all it
ego.
does is agree. And I wonder if that's by design that you keep using it in the same way. Like, if you're on the pokies, even if it's taking your money, it wants to make you feel good with all the sounds and the colors and the lights.
Yeah.
Like, because they want it to, like, if you're designing an AI and you want people to use it consistently, you're not going to tell it, hey, give people hard truths.
No,
You're
not at
100% gonna
all. They're
design
gonna
to
be
be
like,
like-
fuck that.
Yeah, no, like reinforce, reaffirm. But no, I can't. I just don't use it whatsoever, especially not in like a personal, conversational way. And
That is freakish to me. Like, guys, you need to get a grip if you can't type a message to a friend without AI. I think there's definitely uses for it that I think some people, like especially around our age, like are so obviously because it's like we're trying to preserve artistic integrity that we're all like, don't ever use it. And it's like, well, the never ever evers never get us anywhere good. Because what about, like, I'm sure there are heaps of benefits for it. Like, I'm sure a bunch of people with disabilities can do so much more because of AI. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's getting a lot of people up to the level where everyone else is. But it's just fucking hell. And I mean, you can't escape it. Like, Google uses it. When you Google something, it gives you that AI.
Yeah, but also that it always gives you the weirdest answer. So it's become one of those things where, like, when you Google
you can't
something,
trust
it gives you sponsored results at the top. You just scroll past that. Anytime the fucking AI thing pops at the top, even if I'm asking a question, I scroll past it and actually try to find. I'm doing my own research, is what I'm saying.
Bro,
But
yeah.
I'm doing my own research. I'm doing my own research. No, but I think it's dumbing people down to a massive degree. Where even stuff like, I can understand the argument for it helps me put my grocery list together. I think at some point, if things as simple as your grocery list that are like, what do I have? What do I need? What am I running out of? Like,
Your brain is going to go to mush.
basic critical thinking, basic like checklist sort of stuff. If you're in a rush, sure. But if you're doing this all the time, it is dumbing you down to where you don't think. you're never thinking. Like, people doing it like for, I need to send an email. You need to learn like interpersonal relationships. Email is like the least personal way of interacting with people. Like, I get that people will go to mixers and stuff because they struggle to talk to people. So they go to an event where the whole point is, we're learning to chat with other people and other people in the same situation. Email is the easiest one. Email, you can literally, when have you ever said kind regards to anyone in person? You can just write that in an email. If you're asking AI, how do I write this email? I'm like, you're going to forget how to communicate with people or how to do it effectively, because after a while, you won't even proofread what the AI has said. Because I get
lazy.
If some people go, okay, this is what it's given me. I use AI with captioning my clips. So when I put it, it'll do it, but then I have to reread them. I'll go through the whole thing because I don't feel like typing every single word, but I'll have to go through it because it'll get a bunch of them wrong. A bunch of them won't understand the Australian accent, so it'll give me a completely different word. So I've got to go through it again.
There's
I think you're
tools
getting to a
in
stage, but it freaks me out, and I think it is dumbing people down because you have no critical thinking, no creative thinking. Like, but back to Hughsey, I'm like, he's talking to it about his political views. I also think his political views are batshit crazy and wrong. I get you're in that stand-up sphere, so you can't say what you want to say, but I think he sounds insane. And
I haven't tuned into much of the political shit from him because I think I heard the rumblings and I went like, that's going to piss me off.
It's a lot of today. It doesn't even feel like when a comedian goes red pill and they're like, I brought out a stand-up special called Cancelled. Try cancel me now, Snowflakes. It is not that vibe. The vibe is, I've sent you an article, please read this article. And then you'll look at the article and the article will be completely AI or it'll be completely fake.
Hughsey gives me the vibe of when like older people think that MSG seasoning is poison and gonna kill you. Like that's his type of crazy I fear.
He seems not rattled, but he just seems like really like they're out to get me. They're looking through the windows. Like, no one ever likes to diagnose people in the public sphere, but it doesn't, like, the way he's talking, and also he's being platformed by everyone now. The fucking Today Show had him on, and it's just him going, the government is lying to you, and we're all going, and like the anchors are like, oh, Hughsey, classic. I'm like, if this was just a guy off the street, you'd all go, that dude's crazy. But because he has this like credit in the bank of being, he's a bit of a larrikin. He's saying crazy shit. He's saying stuff that like if you walked past someone at that town hall and they were on a milk crate yelling this out, you'd be like, just keep moving, don't make eye contact, don't engage with them. But because it's like, my kids, everyone's like, oh yeah, this is so funny. It's weird how much they're putting him on a pedestal.
It is crazy.
I mean, Channel 9
This is what I think happens to some people, like, because Hughsey's sober. Hughsey doesn't drink at all. Hughsey be punching down.
You don't need to drink
backstage.
or do drugs to go crazy, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. But sometimes I'm like, this is very sober person. Like, this is very like sobriety behavior. It's like you'll find a way to be crazy about something else. You just wait. When people people get sober or whatever, then they just start acting like an addict in completely different ways. It's like, well, we've just shifted.
Yeah.
The vibe here, haven't we?
Yeah, and just, I don't know, even if you look at the videos he's posting on social media, what he's wearing, the angle, the cadence of talking, the topics, the things he's saying, it's no different to like that one weird account that pops up on your explore page and you just sort of indulge it because you're like, this is so far from any interaction that I have in my sphere, so this is just funny to watch. And in the video will have like 2 comments. The guy has 11 followers, but you look at this and it's Hughsey. So you go, Hughsey getting into him, he seems like a crazy person. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'll say it. I don't mind. I'm never going to meet him. I don't think he has any interest in meeting me or collaborating with me at any point. I think he sounds fucking batshit.
Yeah, it's so spooky dooky.
And if he's going through shit, then, hopefully he gets the help he needs. But I think he's just saying this stuff. He's seeing that this whole new audience that he's getting from it of people just going, oh yeah, Hughsey speaking truth to power. He's got this, like he already had that sort of boomer, maybe more conservative, traditional values like family.
Yeah. We went up to the South Coast too. Yeah, tell him, Hughsey.
But now he's getting the real red pill manosphere dudes. And I think that is one crowd where as long as you're on their side, no matter what you say, they're all going to go, Hell yeah, brother, that's it. Because you don't have to be right. You just have to be my sister's. Funnily enough, my sister booked the same accommodation next door to us without knowing, and they're just here. They're saying goodbye.
Oh,
but,
cute. Hey, Bronte.
Hello. What was I saying? Yeah, you can. They don't care if what you're saying is correct or making a good point. If you're not doing those things, as long as you're offending or triggering the other side, then you're doing your job. You don't have to say anything correct ever. As long as you go, look at these bloody snowflakes, and then you're fine. And then everyone goes, absolutely. All right, can you make a point then? No, but look how triggered these guys are. Okay, well, could you say like maybe a counter argument? Nah, but look at them. They're in their safe spaces. No, but could you actually make a point maybe from your stance? Nah, look at them. They're all getting triggered. You don't have
crazy.
That side of politics doesn't have to say anything. They just have to say, fuck, look, he's crying. I might not even be crying. They'll go, yeah, he's definitely crying. I saw him crying. He did it twice.
You'll just get called hysterical if you give them anything. It's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And now, well, can we talk about the funniest reply I reckon it's up there for funniest comment we've ever got on any clip ever.
I think so. Do you want me to get it up and read it for you? Or would you like to do the honors?
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe that's fun.
Do you want to preface what the video was?
If
I thought
you
you made a great
guys
point.
are just, purist listeners and you don't follow us on the socials, you're just here for that audio biz. Let me just show. So last week we were talking about, I guess, feminism, but basically just saying, stop asking us if we have OnlyFans. And prelude to that, do you know what made me laugh? All of the comments were like, well, let's ask for his then. And then I was replying to all of those like, hey, they already do that too. That doesn't fix this, by the way.
Yeah, there's already other dudes. Like I said, there is an entire forum page of gay guys dedicated to finding any time I have my shirt off or my legs spread a bit or if I have shorts. That's why I had to change the camera angle on the podcast, is because anytime there was, like if I had my sitting down and my pants sort of rode up a little bit, they were zooming in screenshotting. So...
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yucky. So basically, yeah, we put out that clip and I was like, I haven't really talked about it. And I kind of want to talk about it because I've been noticing heaps of stuff with like other creators that are women and just like stuff was making me really, really sad. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm going to put something up about this because I noticed like some of our friends have had like deep fakes made of them and that is like fucking terrifying. So I was like, man, it kind of sucks that they can't accept that you're not going to go into porn, I guess. So I put that up. This is the comment we get.
Do you want to play the video? Because I think you made a great take and it's worth listening to again.
Oh, well, okay then.
Can I say something about misogyny?
Shut up, woman, I'm speaking. There it is.
This is obviously not an anti-sex worker take. Obviously. The sex workification, and because sex workers often now are using social media to promote themselves, which is fine. It makes sense. What is happening is people are sort of seeing that as, an OnlyFans girl who's also a bit of an influencer, right? They're followed like that. But what is happening in everyone's fucking brain rot porn addict brains is they feel like they have sexual access to some women that they see on social media. They cannot understand why they cannot have that access to every woman who has made herself public on social media. The amount of where's the OF link DMs that I get, not that there's anything wrong with having an OnlyFans link, but there's something fucking wrong with you asking me if I have one, because I never have, and I won't. It's just not my career. There's nothing wrong with that career, but it's not mine, and it's fucking weird for everyone to assume that because I am a woman that has gone into entertainment in general, in an online sphere, that is naturally going to be a trajectory into sex work. You guys are freaks. It's fucking weird.
So I say this. I just want to. I want you guys to let's just look through this comment here.
Do you want me to read it in a male voice to really give it some gravitas?
Kind of.
Yeah. I can embody this. Let me just find it. Here we go. Also, that's the other thing is when we're talking about like AIs and deepfakes. If you like told an AI, hey, would you mind putting my favorite creator's face on a porn star? I'd be like, yes, you're exploring your sexuality. And I think that's a great thing to be. Another reason I don't fuck with AI. Okay, I'll read it. Not to be rude, but when we ask where is the OF link, it's not because we think we deserve sexual access to every girl we see on social media. We literally only ask because the girl in the video is physically attractive and we don't particularly care about the current content she's pushing on her page. But just because we think her current content is boring doesn't mean we wouldn't pay her a lot of money to see less clothing on her. Lol. There's a lot of girls with a huge following and they think they have a huge following because people care what they have to say. But the simple reality is they only have a huge following because they are beautiful. I follow so many girls across all social media platforms who are insanely cute. And that's literally the only reason I follow them, because they are cute. Lol. Honestly, most of their content is super boring to me, but they are pretty, so I remain a loyal follower, crying laughing emoji. Also, we always ask where is the link, because honestly, in 2026, it doesn't make any sense for an attractive woman. I have a huge following, to have a huge following, and not at one of those links, and not have one of those links in her bio. She's just leaving money on the table.
It is so funny to be like, no, we don't think we deserve it. We just really, really want it, and that's why we're gonna hassle you. What? It's like, no, it's the thing is, you guys don't have any real use on social media. That's the misunderstanding. We got a funny misunderstanding happening. You guys are, we don't give a fuck about you and what you have to say. What the thing is, we're following you because you're hot. So why don't you just succumb to being like a sex object? Just because we're such big fans.
I think you're so boring. You're so boring. Your content is so boring. You have a huge following. Forget that. You're so boring. But I think you're super cute. I think you're really cute. I think you're one of the cutest little ones out there. Show me your vagina. Yeah, he's deleted his comment. He got flamed.
Rinsed.
Shout out to all of our followers in the comments who didn't harass him, but the comments were just perfect. Just, Jesus Christ, dude, delete your account and go outside. Just went about it the exact right way, letting him know, what the fuck, dude, this is an insane thing to say.
I also, from the exact opposite part, the few that were making me laugh were now that clip is almost unlistenable with how many times I preface that I'm not blaming any women for this phenomenon. And there was so many. You could just tell somewhat, some people had gotten a third of the way into that and had already typed, you're blaming the women. And I was like, I said it an obnoxious amount of times in that. And then that one guy goes, see how many times, how much hedging you had to do around that. I'm like, yeah, that is a headache because people don't, listen and listen to what people are saying. They just want to be angry about something. But then he goes, the sex industry is as corrosive to society as gambling or immigration. And I was reading it and I went, what? Oh. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I do enjoy when people are I agree. And it's no, you don't. You definitely don't.
It's me and you. And I'm like, there's no you and me about this.
I don't
crazy.
think this is for the podcast, but have you seen the guy who commented that giant thing? Have you seen his profile? Have you seen the one video on his page?
No.
You didn't watch it?
No.
I'll just send it to you. I'll let you. This won't be a thing that needs to be seen on the pod, but you can just watch this privately.
Okay.
And we'll just get your facial reactions. This is a video part of the pod, just to see what kind of dude we're working with here.
A neighbor told me to climb his apple tree and get him some apples.
Don't you understand he only want to see your panties?
But, Mommy, you think I'm stupid? I took them off. Look, Mommy.
Yep. And if you think that sound is weird and creepy, you have no idea what the video looks like. This is a gross middle-aged man.
Anyway, pack it up, everyone.
Yuck.
Also, that video, I'm going, you're following me for the wigs. I have some trivia questions for you.
I have some trivia questions for you, but go ahead.
Well, some of these are from my heart more than my brain.
So are these just opinions of yours? What's the best colour?
No, some of these have answers, but the questions...
Some of these have answers.
Most of them have answers.
Imagine going to a pub trivia night and they go, some of these have answers. Some of them are just what I think.
That's what Jared and I wanted to run one year at Comedy Festival was opinion-based trivia. And so it's just us asking people things and we just grade it right if we feel it. Okay. What is the kindest animal?
Oh, a quokka.
Well, I've got capybara, but I feel like quokkas are kind of our vibe.
I think
capybaras.
quokkas are famously known as the happiest little animal because they have a biologically their mouths are shaped like a smile.
The little, yeah,
The Joker of the animal world, and I am the animal of the Joker world.
and you don't want to see the animal of the Joker world.
I think your content is super boring, but please let me see your clitoris. You're leaving money on the table, madam.
Oh,
Sorry, the one like on that comment was me.
great. Which celebrity has the most impersonators?
Has the most impersonators?
Yeah.
I mean, the one that I'm like, the people do the impression of the most is Christopher Walken.
No, but like professional
Like people who do it,
impersonators.
professional impersonators. Tom Cruise? No, Dolly Parton. Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis.
Elvis, yep.
Elvis and then MJ and then Marilyn, apparently.
See, those are like tribute acts. Like I go like impersonators are just
think
like you're
about
just
you're on,
doing the.
You're walking around like actual Hollywood, like where it's spooky and it's just mostly people, you know,
then
impersonators on the
then
street.
the minions.
Well, yeah, but apparently Elvis is like done.
Yeah,
the most
everyone's
of
done Elvis forever. Yeah,
Apparently, there's more Elvis impersonators than there ever was Elvis performances.
it's like that thing where there's more kangaroos than people in Australia. There's more Elvis impersonators than people in the US.
Does that mean it's ethical to kill them?
Yeah, as long as you like let them go in the pool for a little bit and then you hose them down afterwards and feed them a little fruit and they carry your bags to your accommodation.
The kindest animal in the world is those otters that be up in the pool.
They're having a great time.
What's the most stolen food in the world?
Grapes.
Cheese.
That makes sense.
Yeah, grapes. If you're at the supermarket with
But
me,
how do you quantify that? How do you know because they've been stolen?
I don't know. I Google.
Is someone? So you telling me that?
Maybe it's the most like people getting caught.
Okay, I'll take that.
What's the worst named New York restaurant?
Is it a slur that I can't say?
No.
According to who? This feels opinion based. Is this
Google.
one of yours?
Well,
The worst.
I had the question, and then I typed up the question.
The worst named restaurant?
Yes.
Hitler and Epstein's Pizzeria?
No, it's actually called Ground Zero, but it's where 9/11 happened.
Oh.
Yeah, when I
that
looked
one's
that up,
bad
I was
too.
like, this will be a funny, crazy, yeah, like a name with a slur in it or something. Then I read that, and I was like, oh damn, Jesus Christ.
I mean, we don't really have a leg to stand on. We both came up with 9/11 based drag queen names at one point. So
Yeah, we did. That's true. What country has the most pyramids?
the USA,
Sudan, apparently.
Sudan,
Sudan.
Sue and Daniel.
Don't sue him. Don't sue him.
Oh God, I thought it was just like because the US has all those. Was it like the Bass Pro Shops that are shaped like pyramids?
Yeah.
Sudan. Okay, got me.
I wonder about the ones in Sudan. What are they doing with those? What song were they blasting out of the block of housing commission apartments next door to me this morning for so fucking long?
It's Raining Men.
No, Kiss from a Rose by Seal for some reason.
Fair though. Fair.
Fair. Yeah, I got out of my car and they've boarded up the windows because the guys kept shoving microwaves out of them. And all I can hear is, baby, I can make it.
Do a lot of the people who live in that housing commission have like mental health issues?
Yeah.
I don't think so. If you're listening to Kiss from a Rose on full blast, I'd say you're about as sane as can be.
They're doing their bit. They're doing their part.
They get my seal of approval.
What is the cuntiest letter?
Q.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes. It's so...
It's like Q is literally like you and Jared praying in terms of like, I'm not going to the party unless you is coming with me. Like it
'Cause
doesn't
Q-
go anywhere without you. It's like, oh no, I can't come without my assistant. That's how every time I look at a queue, and if I get it in Scrabble, I'm like, oh, now I got to find your fucking friend to come with you because you can't do anything by yourself.
And Q looks exactly like this. Like,
Yes, exactly.
like that. That's
Yep.
what Q looks like. And I have one more. It is.
Q is,
Yes.
this is probably not my place to say. You know how people say like, I'm bringing my twink?
Yes.
That's how
the Q
That's
is the
how
twink.
Q view. No, the U is the twink. That's how Q views you. Oh. I'll come to the function, but only if I can bring my twink.
That's so true.
Thank you.
Little a little handler for the
Pride
little twink.
podcast. This is a Pride podcast. Remember,
Pride
everybody.
Pride podcast. What is the roundest fruit?
Well, you'd think an orange.
Would you?
I would. I don't.
Turns
that's
out
one of those. That's one of those
heaps
fruits
of them
they-
around, and it was a weird question to try and Google.
I haven't seen, because apples you would say are round, but you can see them more different shapes.
I would not
Oranges,
say they're round
I've
at all. Compared to other fruits, they're not
compared to
round.
other fruits, yes. But this is the point that I was making before you interrupted. Apples, if you were drawing an apple, it's mostly round, but for the most part, they're going to be quite a lot of different shapes. An orange is round. You don't see it stray from the roundness very much. You never see an oval orange or, oh, this one's got a bit sticking out. It's usually pretty spherical.
Yeah. Sometimes they got like an Audi.
I'll
Belly
give you
button.
that. I'll give you that.
That fucks with me.
What's your answer to this vague question?
Watermelon.
What?
One of the
That's
small ones.
oval.
The small
One of the
ones.
small ones.
They are called cannonballs.
That's like saying who's the shortest person and saying Victor Wembanyama, but when he was a baby, not when he grew up to be 7'6". That makes no sense.
A little cannonball watermelon, apparently. Hey, well, again, sue Mr. Google about
Something
this.
that is, if you say watermelon, it is famously more oval shaped than round.
Who cares?
That's like saying who's the baldest person and not saying an actual bald guy and being like, well, a baby.
Well, you can win at your trivia then.
Well,
Give me
I'm
what
not-
you got.
Mine's not opinion based. Mine's based in fact, and I
Well-
checked with AI. AI said all these were fact. Some of these are easy. Here we go. I've given you 2000s pop culture film and movies.
Oh, I'm scared, okay.
So you would have been in your 40s around that time. In 2005, who jumped onto a couch during an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show?
Jumped onto a couch?
You don't know this. This felt like a layup. Everyone is screaming the answer. Who jumped onto a couch during an appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show? He was also saying,
Ellen.
I'm in love. The fact that you don't know this and you're like in your 50s, this should have been a staple moment for you.
27, everyone.
That was 27 years ago.
What was this?
Tom Cruise. Do you not know about this?
I didn't know about this.
This is like one of the most famous events in television history.
I block him out.
Because he went crazy and was like, I'm in love, Can you please look up on TikTok Tom Cruise jumping on a couch? If you've not seen this, is that him jumping on the couch?
It's up. Yeah, he's up.
I
And now
can't
he's down.
believe I can't believe that's it.
I've never seen that.
It's like you seem like someone who's been in a cave and you're like, I've never seen the sky.
No, never. Next.
Michael Jackson controversially dangled his baby out of a hotel window in what city in 2002?
Was it Paris?
No, it might
Or
have been
Italy?
it might have been the other kid.
Yeah, is that what I'm doing? No. It's in Italy? Is it Rome?
Berlin.
Berlin. Random.
I was the baby.
Congratulations.
How many songs would fit in your pocket according to advertisements for the first Apple iPod?
1,000.
Correct.
Cool.
Very, very well done. Gwyneth Paltrow launched which wellness and lifestyle brand in 2008? Goop. Yep.
Goop.
Which Australian gang gained national and international media attention in 2007 with the release of a feature-length documentary narrated by Russell Crowe?
Gang.
Yeah.
Was it the Bra Boys?
It was the Bra Boys. Well done.
Russell Crowe. So the Russell Crowe of it all threw me off because I was like, what is Russell Crowe doing narrating the Bra Boys? But that's crazy.
Down on the main streets of Maroubra. Right by the fish and chip shop. After you've gone down for a surf,
Great.
you'll see some handsome young gentlemen with In My Brother's Arms tattooed across their chest.
Incredible.
They are the Bra Boys. Not to be confused with Braziers, as in Maroubra. It's weird that we named our gang after a piece of lingerie.
We're the Bralette Boys.
What's up? We're the G-String Boys. From what's a suburb that starts with G?
Gaimea.
We're the G-String Boys from Gaimea.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. What is a 2009 animated film about a hardworking waitress named Tiana who dreams of opening her own restaurant?
Princess and the Frog.
That is correct. In 2000, In the 2000 film Miss Congeniality, what state does Sandra Bullock's character represent when she goes undercover at the Miss United States pageant?
Oh, it's Southern.
It's not.
It's not? Is it
Nope.
Boston?
Nope. New Jersey. New Jersey.
I knew there was a accent. I watched Miss Congeniality like a month ago.
You weren't paying attention.
I wasn't.
You were on AI going, should I like this movie?
I was on something.
This is this. Last one. This is a bit of a thinker. Name the 3 Academy Award Best Picture winners from 2000 to 2009 whose titles contain one word.
Academy Award Best Picture winners
Best
from
Picture.
So what year?
There was from 2000 to 2009. There were 3 films that were just one name films.
Inception? No, Inception
No.
is way older than that. What the
Yes.
hell's my problem? 2009 is killing me. Oh God, I don't know. What movie?
One of them was Russell Crowe as the lead in it.
freaking Gladiator or something. Or
Gladiator is one of them.
Gladiator. What
That
about?
was 2000.
What about?
2002, there's one based off a musical. You don't know it. I'll just tell you the other 2. Chicago and Crash.
Oh, Chicago. Good for them. Crash.
Oh, Chicago!
Oh, Chicago. Good for them. Well, who cares about Crash?
Oh, God. Can I also ask you, I put out a question box the other day. Actually, have you seen the footage of Andrew and Tristan Tate getting arrested?
Yes, I have.
Did you see their cunty little outfits?
They literally. Oh, I can't.
If you guys haven't seen it, I've got it in front of me. Let me describe it to you. Andrew Tate is wearing a purple collared button-up shirt that's only buttoned up like to under his chest with some big chains. He's wearing dress pants that stop like a good 8 inches above his ankles. They're almost like pantaloons. And then he's got slippers with no socks. His brother is the one that's not getting enough attention for how hilarious it is.
And before you do it, Andrew Tate's outfit looks like if a set of veneers chose an outfit.
Correct.
Like if a set of veneers got changed into life, into a man, that's exactly what that outfit was giving.
Perfect. And then his brother, if you're watching, why is he
Smooth
dressed
criminal.
like Al Capone?
Smooth criminal of it.
He's getting arrested with a fedora on is one of the most embarrassing things ever. Because at what point do you go, can you guys take the fedora off me? Because the fedora is not going to sit exactly how you want it to sit for very long. It's going to tip down too much. And then it looks like you're just walking around like this.
I'm pissing at the idea of them in however many years getting, hopefully not, but like out of jail. And then, you get handed your clothes back to you, but they just had this fedora back.
Just walking out. Moonwalking out of prison.
Back into society.
Also, I put a thing on my my story asking people where's the most unfortunate place you've been hungover at. Mm-hmm. I think this might be the most responses I've ever got for a question box. It just tells me all of my audience are alcoholics, which we love to see. Someone said the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I thought it was straight with how hungover I was.
Great.
It's fantastic.
Wonderful
At my
stuff.
religion HSC exam, it was a killer.
Oh, naughty
you
and risky.
Could you imagine about to vomit and they're like, could you please talk us about the bioethical differences between Islam and Christianity when it comes to the topic of abortion? What does Judaism think about IVF?
I can't think of anything worse.
Another one was, worst place I was hungover was Zimbabwe. Business trip presenting to 200 primary school kids in 45-degree weather and a suit.
Oh, bro, I've been there so many times. I used to have to teach.
Zimbabwe?
No, not Zimbabwe. But school holiday workshops of with 100 kids, and I'd be there to teach them a dance or something. And it would be that type of hungover where you really, you need to shit so bad.
You can feel the vibrations around your body of just that heat.
That cold
That
sweat
heat blanket
feeling.
you get. This one goes along the same line. Someone said singing class at drama school, and I had to get up and sing. It was so fucked up.
Yeah.
Being hungover at drama school is insane.
So loud.
We have to play. We're doing a round of zip, zop, zap before we get into this. Just trying not to throw up.
I don't know how our my drama school, my acting school fucking did it. We were just drunk so much every day. I can't believe it. I wish I had that amount of endurance now.
Were you ever, I mean, we don't endorse this, but were you ever hungover at school?
Not really, to be honest, like, because I've never really gotten, like, terrible hangovers as a person. Like, if I'm hungover, I fucking deserve it. It must have been crazy. Because I don't, especially when I was younger, I didn't really get them that bad. Have you?
I don't think I was ever hungover at school. I know on, like, our last day when we had finished all our exams, we went up to, like, one part of the school, because we all had this big plan of, like, we all want to do shoeies after our last exam. And I think one of the teachers knew about it, but she was kind of cool about it and was like, go do it where I can't see it and don't tell me so I'm not, complicit. And then it was funny
especially
because...
when you're talking to 18-year-olds at that point.
Yeah, but we had people who weren't 18 in the group who were doing it. Yeah. And I think there was like a 2-day period where someone told us, I think one of the teachers saw you, and we were like all thinking we were getting suspended or expelled before graduation. Like, we're going to be that story on Channel 9 of a group of private school boys have been forced to re-enroll at a different high school the day before graduation.
Well, famously, I did also get suspended for drinking in school as well.
Were you drinking at school?
Well, the school musical.
Oh, okay. Wait, during rehearsal or?
No, like a pre-show shot.
Oh, all right. Yeah, right, that's pretty
It's
sick.
fine. But the year 7s were taking it a bit far, and I was in year 11. I was like, guys, stop it. Do not let them have any. To my friends, I was like, do not let the youngins have any. That is crazy. We'll get in so much trouble. And what do they fucking do? And then I said to everyone, because obviously, like, all the youngins are like getting so scared, like we're all gonna get suspended. I was like, they don't fucking know anything. They've heard a rumor. A 12-year-old in the cast has told their mum that they saw something. Just everyone, shut it down.
It gets back. There's always a snitch.
Everybody, all of those teenagers, all those teenage girls, all went into the principal's office and said, Edan McGovern.
Dude, they ratted you out.
It was crazy. And they said to me, you won't get in as much trouble if you tell us. Because I was like, this is bullshit. There was so many others. Well, of course I was a lead, so I didn't really have the time to drink that much. I had one little one, and then everyone else had a fucking heap. And then they were like, well, if you don't tell us who they are, then you're taking the brunt for this. And I was like, well, I'm not a snitch. I'm like these little freaks. And so, but then my mum wasn't that mad. And my best friend at the time, she also got in trouble for it, like, same as me. And so our mums were like, this is bullshit, go to the beach. So we went to the beach for like 2 days.
Nice.
It was nice.
I was trying to think of, I think the worst hangover I've had, at least when I had to go do something, was I was in Melbourne for a friend's birthday and we went out clubbing. And it was one of those times where weirdly people I knew from Love Island and Melbourne DJs were all the same place. They were like, you come in for free, you drink for free, you're in the booth for free. And so I was getting intoxicated, and then I had to go to a music festival the next day, and I was so deathly hungover, like wanting to vomit in the mosh pit. Tried to have like hair of the dog, that didn't work. It was one of those ones where like I didn't care about any of the artists, and it was hot. There was no shade.
You can barely get through that type of music festival anyway. If you're not there for like the artists. The artists have to be so good at a music festival for me to like have the endurance to get through it.
It's fucking rough.
That is crazy. I remember the worst hangover I've ever had was after, cut me off if I've told this story, but it was after the first night I ever went out at like Melbourne Comedy Festival, like, and everyone was just on one. It was crazy. I'm not even going to give you more editing work. There's a lot you'd have to cut out of that story. I was crazy that night. And then the next day was the night, like I woke up that day and then my show was opening that night. And so I had to go get some stuff from Officeworks really badly. And like I'd left it really fucking late. So I like woke up and I was like, you need to get into the city to Officeworks now, staying in Fitzroy. So it didn't take too long. It was fine. I was just like standing on the tram. But like as soon as I was on the tram, I was like, this is going to be so fucked. And I was just like standing in the middle of the shopping center being like, I don't know if I'm going to like drop dead or that. And I saw like a bread top, like for everyone who doesn't know, maybe you guys don't have where you're from. It's like little like Asian bakery. And I went in there and I just started like, and I ate, no one eats in bread top.
No.
It is a takeaway only place. I had in-house dining at Bread Top, meaning I just bought them and then stood in the Bread Top and ate them because I was like, I gotta like lock in here if I'm gonna be in office works right now.
I had a very similar experience at the end of my Croatia sail last year, I think, where at the end of on the last night we're all like, because you just party all night on this boat. We thought we're going to stay up and watch the sunrise for the last night. And it was cool. It was an awesome moment. We're all sitting on the roof. Everyone's hammered. And then the sun came up. We're like, beautiful. And then after that, everyone went, oh, now we're just awake at 5 a.m. and we haven't slept and we've been drinking this entire time. And then the boat docked and you had to get off and go get money to like pay your bar tab. And the ATM was 15-minute walk away in 35-degree heat, no shade.
Damn.
And then I remember I got to my accommodation because I was going to stay and split one more night. And I'm arriving there at 9 a.m. and they're like, your room's not ready till 3. And so they just had like one of those old big swinging chairs that you'd see in your grandma's backyard, just in the middle of like a concrete veranda. And so I slept on that for 5 hours. And then I remember that night when I went up to meet with someone from the boat to go get dinner. I genuinely remember looking down and going, I have to look at my feet because I can't remember how to walk and everything is blurry.
Jesus Christ.
It was rough.
That is nuts. I don't think I could ever get myself into that state these days. Hell no. I have a lead up question, so I'm going to ask it here, and then we'll put question boxes on the stories and stuff. But I've been seeing so many funny just memes lately of you know where it's like, this is the type of place your parents take you while you're getting ghosted. I think I would love to hear what you had to do, just heartbroken in general. You're going through a breakup or you're getting ghosted or just in a situationship that's freaking you out. And what have you had to do that you're like, this is bullshit?
Yep. I love that.
So guys, please send those into us.
Yep. Send those to the fan mail. Otherwise we will be chucking up question boxes on stories and such. Yeah. Where did you have to go when you were getting ghosted? Mm-hmm. Would you have one? I have one.
What's yours?
I wasn't getting ghosted. I had just been dumped. And then I had to go to Singapore, and that was like, we're going up to those high top gardens where they're doing the light shows, and there wasn't much to do in Singapore when you're doing a family trip. So it was just a lot of sightseeing, going to watch traditional dances. So they've got people throwing fire sticks around, and I'm just sitting there.
Fuck, that's so funny.
Empty inside.
Just not believing in anything anymore.
No, it was awful.
Just searching for a greater good. Well, I would say arguably mine is me getting hardcore broken up with, kicked out of my house, and then that weekend I was playing pickleball at the Australian Open with the Love Island people.
Yep.
And I was I had an out of body experience where I was just like, your life will just do anything, hey?
I remember seeing.
You're just doing shit.
I remember seeing photos of you at that, and I had the same reaction as if you were doing hard drugs and drinking alcohol straight after a breakup. I looked at him like, is that what you should be doing right now? Are you sure you're taking care of yourself? This doesn't seem like it's helping. This seems like it's exacerbating the problem. Eden, put the Love Islanders down. Put the small plastic ball and racket down.
Honestly. And that was a moment where I was like, man, maybe I'm not in the right career to ever be heartbroken ever again. You just have to be doing the stupidest shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I had any I know after there was my breakup at the start of the year, I immediately pretty much the same thing. I went through a breakup and then 2 days later had to fly to Ibiza with Red Bull to do an obstacle course in Ibiza Castle.
Oh, fuck, that was funny. I do remember
that.
And
then being around 400 other influencers, because they flew influencers from everywhere. And the first night welcome drinks was, because everyone who got invited were dancers. I think I genuinely was the only comedian there. I had talked to so many people, no one was a fucking comedian. And the first night they started a dance circle just in the middle of this hard rock hotel, and everyone's doing backflips. And I remember just seeing I'm around 400 influencers in Ibiza. It's completely empty other than us. And I'm just watching these Dutch cunts do backflips. And then they're like, okay, make sure you're at your time trial tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
Mama, no. I would scream and cry and scream and cry. That's so funny.
Can I give you a what gay is that?
Yes.
To finish it out.
Yes.
Well, obviously I'm on holiday, so I thought, what gay is that holiday edition?
Oh, yeah.
So would you like to do what gays are going to this location?
What gays are going to this location?
Yeah, if that's what
Yes.
you want to do, or if you just want to say what gay is that, like spiritually.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
We're going. Who's going?
Great. I don't know if I've done this one before, but it's been enough time that we could do it again. Bali.
Well, Bali is incredibly straight.
Yes.
If the gays are going there, they are the type of gays who are, I think, I'm just going to call them micro-trend gays. Like
What does that mean?
they're getting all of the, the little fake bags and the little fake, like, it might be, and this is crazy. I'm going to say just a good old-fashioned cross-dresser.
Are you allowed to say that?
Yes.
Great. Okay. The Greek islands.
Is it straight to travel is the questions coming to my mind. No. Greek, okay. It's the cleanest gay man you've ever seen in your life. Like, you've never seen a 5 o'clock shadow on the fella.
No.
Smoothest, like you could chuck him down a hallway and it just sort of slide around forever. So moisturized, it's nuts. The cleanest haircut.
Always on a yacht. You never see whose yacht it is.
No.
I know a bunch of these. I know these Greek island gays.
Yes.
I know a
And
couple of them, and they
you
are on
gotta-
yachts a lot, and you never see who owns or is driving the yacht.
No. But you do see everyone that's powering the trip.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
The Gold Coast.
Gold Coast gays is like the pick-me of gays. I feel.
Really?
I feel like they're those gays that go like, this is him. He goes, like, yeah, I like men, but like, I feel like all the gays in the city, like, they take it way too far and they're all like super feminine all the time, and I just don't feel the need to be like that. Do you know what I mean?
Interesting. I would have never guessed this. I'm learning so many things.
Well, if you're moving to the Gold Coast, I feel like you want to suck straight people off so bad.
Is that what it is?
The Gold Coast is so straight. Gold Coast is becoming like the South. You know what I mean? I feel like it's Florida. It's Miami. It's
Yeah.
like
No,
quite
100%.
conservative.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I just say that because
No, I
I
think
know
you're pretty
people
spot
live
on.
there that suck.
Japan.
Oh, it's non-binary people and their boyfriend.
Great. South American motorbike tour. This is a thinker.
Sorry, yeah. Oh, wow, that one floored me. South American motorbike tour. I think this is the last pilgrimage in a closeted lesbian's life. I think there's a nice man and he's nice, and he's great. And she goes, maybe that spark will come. I mean, he's rich. He's got everything here. And we're going on this fucking motorbike tour, right? And maybe at the end of that, when we kiss and when we make love, I won't think about anyone else. And that's where she's wrong.
She's still thinking about that one waitress in Ecuador.
Oh, yeah. And she's thinking about getting an undercut.
North Korea. You know how you can do those little like North Korea tours where they're like super. Here's everything you need to see. Who's doing one of those?
I don't know who it is, but this is who it is in my mind, is one of those really like early 2010s era gays who's like, okay, mama, that's the clock. My tease is gag it, bitch. And then they're promptly put to their death, I assume.
Oh, okay, good. I know, at least for the straight side, every person I know who's ever, and it's all dudes, every dude I know who's gone to North Korea is always like 99.95 ATAR in high school, exceeded. But then they've clearly, you haven't seen it, but you can tell by the 6 month like gap in posting anything they definitely had I went to medicine school and I didn't like it, or I wasn't cut out for this, and then they go to North Korea. It's just like you see, I'm crazy. I'm traveling the world. I don't. That's the vibe I always get.
That's their schoolies. That's them cutting loose. They can't even let go of the wheel. They just have to. They're like, I'll do something crazy. You guys are doing something crazy. I'll go to North Korea.
I'm gonna go learn Dubai.
Okay, and when I say it's one of those gay guys that it sort of leans non-binary, like the most beautiful, like not Bretman Rock, but looks like Bretman Rock. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, like like full face makeup. And what I'm saying is the reason they're being flown out to Dubai is because there's a lot of down low, a lot of down low business going on with some very rich people who.
It's a work trip.
Do not love their wife. It's a work trip for sure.
But isn't it? You know, their religion says they can't, so no one is.
Oh yeah, so that's so So
But your answer doesn't make sense because
that's illegal,
it's not allowed. So like, why would anyone be that?
and that's illegal.
Because obviously it's a choice. So they can just choose. In the same way, I choose not to assault or rob banks. They can just choose to not be. You know.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, thank God that none of that's happening.
That's why when people say like, "Oh, why do bisexual girls date men?" I'm like, because we turned that part of our brain off like an adult. Because it's time to just knuckle down and be straight again.
It's like a nightlight.
Exactly.
But at a certain age, you got to go. That's enough of that.
Exactly. Actually, no. I'll grow up and be gay one day.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Gayer.
Checks
I think it
out.
comes with happiness.
Checks out. Finally, Turkey. Turkey.
Turkey gay.
Turkey.
High bold.
Hi, Bold. Hi, Jared. Hello,
Hi,
Jared.
Jared.
Damn it,
Hi,
we almost
Bold.
got through an episode without mentioning Jared.
Hi, plugs.
Hello, plugs.
Hello, plugs. I want someone around me to get hair plugs just so I can see the scabbing process.
Wasn't Francisco's getting a hair transplant?
Who that?
Do you know Francisco?
No.
He's like such a lovely dude. He does sort of like lifestyle fitness content. He does like how long it takes me to ride my bike from Coogee to his workplace in the city. He's like the nicest guy ever.
Oh, cool.
Handsome fella as well. I thought he had a wonderful head of hair, but he's getting a hair transplant and he's like documenting all of it. It's like very transparent. It's very cool.
Oh, I love that.
Love that guy. I actually found out hilariously, I think he's gone on a date with Alex back in the day.
Oh.
So I'm going to... Hey, Francisco,
You're
this
gonna
one's
rip
for you,
those
mate.
plugs right out again.
Come here, mate. Got a little knuckle sandwich for you.
Right out the socket.
No, I've talked to Alex. I've asked her if she had even spoken to a man before she met me, and she said no.
And she hasn't, right? You wouldn't let that happen?
No, I wouldn't allow that.
Don't allow that.
Could you imagine?
Don't allow that. Do you know what I will say?
What do you want? What do you want
fully
now?
great. In the empowered world that we are in now, and I'm lucky enough to be in a very pretty progressive space. It is. I can never date anyone out of stand up ever again. I fear, because I think I need someone who's a little bit more indoctrinated into what in stand up we are calling okay, in terms of how much proximity you're spending around people that you've ever had history with. Because just in any other profession, would you ever say to your partner like, oh, by the way, I'm going to do a show and I've slept with 5 people there. I'm going to go hang out with 5 people I've slept with and 2 that I haven't.
But then there's also some workplaces where if you kiss someone, you have to fill out paperwork.
That's it.
So is it normal, or have you freaks just normalized it?
It's not normal. That's what I'm saying. That's why I have to date one of the freaks. Only freaks. That's why I'm dating freaks.
But even when you date other comedians and then that comedian hangs out with another comedian you've slept with, you're saying that it's always been chill?
Yeah, but they've always slept with someone too.
That's not an answer.
Is it chill? No.
No. So
No, it commonly
dating a
leads to a
comedian
lot of problems.
So dating a comedian doesn't fix it either. Maybe you should just retire.
No, but then it's always.
I think it's been a fun hobby.
Because then it's like
I think you gave it a go.
There.
I think it's been a fun hobby. I think you can, go back to uni, finish your degree.
I've been doing some spooky gigs lately. I've been loving it. I've been loving getting back to like real boots on the ground, open mics. It's really been giving me a pep in my step. Last night, did a gig to maybe 7 people, and they were like only at the back of the room, and then there were all these empty tables, and then there was the comics, and it was just like, so halfway through I was just like, damn, you can just do anything. Like, you can just have the weirdest time if you want. You can just grab a microphone and be talking to people that are all eating pub food and they don't want you to be there.
You're getting Stockholm syndrome from your own career.
I love it.
You're
I love
romanticizing shit gigs.
I love it. It's
No,
so funny.
you should be doing theaters and stuff. Don't be like, oh my god, there's 7
Well, I did a
people
week
here.
at the Comedy Store,
Best night.
and that was great too.
But
then I love
is
going...
is that a real venue?
Yes.
I don't think so. I've been in there. I think that's mostly cardboard cutouts.
Well, that's true, but
Yeah.
I like it. What are you doing for the rest of the day?
Nothing. Relaxing, chilling. Probably going to go to the gym. Probably going to lie in the sun. That's it.
That sounds fun.
gonna
Can
be
I go
great.
on a holiday one time this year?
Yeah.
We've never been on holiday.
We went to Canberra.
Oh, that sucked. No, it was actually really fun. But yeah, but we've never been on holiday. Let's go to like New Zealand or like something.
I'm
It'll
not
be
going to New
funny.
Zealand with you.
You never take
Actually,
me
we
to
can
New
go.
Zealand
Actually, we
ever.
can. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to finesse a little.
Let's get a big group hang.
I'm trying to finesse a deal with Snow Machine because they've reached out like the past 3 years, and I've always been unavailable. So I'm hoping they go. What about this year? And then we can go skiing. I'll put
would
you
be
down
so
I'll put you down as my videographer.
No, put me down as freaking snowboard. Cool girl.
Then they will say no, dumbass.
Okay. I'm videographer. Also, do you know what was killing me about that fucking clip that we posted that's been like so much real discourse is that this is behind me the whole time. I was laughing so much. My furry body, my skunk pregnant furry persona is behind me, and like me trying to spit facts. That's behind me is crazy.
Goodness me. All right. Well, we hope you get better, Hughsey.
Everyone say a prayer for Hughsey tonight.
Everyone say a prayer into whatever AI chatbot you use about Hughsey, and let it tell you what to do.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. We answer those questions. Send us those questions about where you were when you were heartbroken or ghosted or whatever. What did you have to go somewhere with your parents? Was it fucked up? Let us know and send any other questions you have into the fan mail because we like them.
Yep, I agree.
Bye.
All right, love you, miss. Bye.